going on, everybody? Sorry about the windshield. The gnats up here are absolutely nuts. No matter how much I clean it, within 20 minutes it's back to the same way. Redneck water skiing. Huh. Anyway, I just thought I'd kind of talk for a minute while I drive through these little towns. Beautiful. As you can see, winter's not far away. They say, the people I talk to up here say they should start seeing snow at the 1st of October. But I just wanted to mention, it's crazy, you know, I don't want to get into politics, and I don't want to, I don't want to get that whole thing started up, but, you know, I like talking to people from other places, right? So whenever I'm in little towns like Morris, Minnesota, Mankato, Minnesota, you know, wherever I go, the hats I wear are generally like pertaining to Texas, and they see that, and that strikes up conversations. And generally, every time it strikes up a conversation, the conversation starts off with, "Oh, you're from Texas," you know, and yes sir, or yes ma'am, and they all say, "Man, y'all got to figure something out with that border." Well, like I said, I don't watch the news very often, so I've seen some snippets and clips of what's going on in Del Rio. I mean, it's always been an issue in Texas, but from the clips that I've seen, it's pretty bad right now. The last 10 years that I've lived down there in South Texas, it's like a cycle almost. Like every couple years you have an incident or whatever going on, kind of like what's going on now. But you know, they're like, one of the older ladies I talked to, I went into the dollar store, or everything's $1, to get some water. You know, you can get them there for $1 for a 1-gallon jug, whereas at the truck stops they're generally around $3 for a gallon jug of water. Anyway, you know, she said the same thing. She said, "Oh, you're from Texas?" "Yes, ma'am." It's like, you know, what are y'all doing about the border down there? And I was like, you know, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to it. But she's like, "Man, it's so crazy." And she said that they are seeing it up here really, really bad. The little town of Morris, Minnesota, said, you know, the crime rate's always been like 0 for that little town. She said here lately, you know, the population's increased like double, and the crime rate is just out of control. And yeah, it's just it's crazy what's going on, and I hear that a lot being on the road, because like I said, the hats I wear generally have Texas all over them, and you know, that's always one of the first things said. But I don't know, from what I've seen, some of that stuff in Del Rio, like it's absolutely nuts. I got a couple friends that live over there. I need to call them and talk with them about it, see what they're seeing. You know, living in South Texas, some of the friends that I've had that owns ranches and whatnot further south, you know, and working in the oil field down there, the ranch houses inside, well, I'll put it this way. I went with a buddy of mine to his ranch a couple years ago. Well, it's probably been about 8 years ago. First time I ever, you know, went to a ranch, an actual ranch, like big, huge ranch. Nice, beautiful little house. He only goes out there about once a month for the weekend. So we pull up, and he just opens the door and walks right in. I was like, dude, y'all don't lock your doors? He's like, no, absolutely not. He said, if you lock your doors, all your windows will be broken out. I was like, why is that? He said, you get a lot of the people that cross the border, well, when they're traveling through these ranches and whatnot, you know, they're not looking to do harm or anything like that. All they were looking for is food and water. So he said, you know, whenever I leave the ranch house, I always leave the doors open. I generally leave a case of water on the table, and I'll leave like beanie weenies and Vienna sausages and crackers and stuff like that out. That way they don't take anything, they don't do anything to the house, they just grab the food and grab the water and go on about the business. But it's nuts. Absolutely nuts down there right now. Cousin posted a video on Facebook several months ago of they live in Pearsall, the one that flies the ag plane, the crop duster. He posted a video on Facebook of a semi with a 53-foot dry van pulling up behind the grocery store, opening the doors, and just hundreds of them bailing out the back. Crazy times we're living in. Crazy times. I'm back. Check out this little beauty. Old Ford Fairlane. Beautiful, beautiful car. Got some nice vehicles up here.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers.
Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? It's a little chilly this morning. I think it's like 45 degrees up here. It feels just wonderful. But we got to unload it, and now we are looking for a load to get out of here. So see what we come up with. But I think this will be it for this video. So until next time, we will holler at y'all later. Y'all be safe. Have a great day.